be handy, yep.
So what's happened is the United Nations has dangled peace aid offerings in front of the Maoilian and Afghanian governments. If they draw a ceasefire, they'll begin delivering aid to the populations. They've decided to accept that, and there's a temporary ceasefire in place while the UN come in and provide aid. However, this situation is very tense as the northern regions are very against Western personnel. They're heavily French-speaking. Our presence is likely to cause some conflict, so we've got to reduce our impact, get in, get out of the drug areas just to alleviate any potential harm we may be causing. Situation is tense. Maoilian government doesn't have full control over their full regions, so we're not sure as what to expect in terms of any insurgency or rebels. UN are based in Numbak at the moment, and they plan to move forward to Bolongo. They've requested we stay out of Numbak while they deliver any aid in that area. Short of that, just keep it clean, watch out for any civilians, as killing them is likely to incite further violence.
Roger that. So the belligerents are at a ceasefire at the moment, and we expect any resistance to come in the form of armed civilians and so-called criminals.
Correct. And out of the main drug areas, we expect a very, very low civilian headcount, as the UN has requested most of them evacuate while Australian and French forces begin anti-drug campaigns.
Understood. Right, so Xerxes, your rules of engagements are quite clear there. Basically, engaged targets were clearly identified as combatants, and you are being engaged.
Yeah, copy that.
Orders for opening fire on targets before they fire at you will have to be assessed on the spot, mate. So make sure you don't knock off any civvies that might just be armed and protecting their own areas. So just make sure you confirm they're bad guys before you shoot. But
yeah, understood.
Pretty sure we can with it anyway. Same goes with 2IC as well.
Yeah, from the previous mission, the insurgents are dressed as normal civilians, so you got to make sure they got
the secondary road after the bridge, move around to the south, and then use the shortest possible route using the urban terrain as cover rather than assaulting directly to the east across open terrain. So we'll do a bit of a flanker and come in from the south. We'll clear out the small town using possibly twin fire team tactics, Xerxes, so split up into 3-man groups. And just stay on a single axis, which you can nominate yourself. So just give a distance and direction, and just bound as fire teams, and we'll conduct a clearance task around the objective area. Once we're clear from that area, we'll come forward and pick you up in the bushes. Expect to dismount from the bushes about halfway to the about 2/3 of the way to the objective. At all stages, you'll have overwatch from Bushmaster and Sniper.
Copy that. Along that MSR. Heading out of Ursana, once you pass feature 53, there's a pretty good like a bit of a hill there where we can dismount just before the crest of the hill.
Yeah, understood. It crests out about grid square 078, I believe, just before that small T intersection. Yeah, I plan to dismount. Plan to actually use the low ground and flank around and get right down to the peanut feature across to the southeast. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Be right back.
And then dismount you in a protected position. Excuse me. Dismount you in a reverse slope position, and then send you on forward on foot. Probably your first, I would say, most likely objective is to seize and hold would be the large factory complex well to the south of the objective area. Do you see it? The big square old factory.
Yeah, the construction site. Yeah.
Use that as a jumping off point for your clearance task, or your assault in, I should say.